Let's get into today's video straight away, and today I'm bringing you a Wintertodt guide and loot from 200 Wintertodt crates. So Wintertodt is a mini game slash boss. It is considered a boss and it is fought using skills, not combat. Since it is considered a boss, dying here is not safe. So for Iron Men, so hardcore Iron Men, if you die here, you lose your status. For anyone else, it's the same system as your loot getting dropped once you die anywhere else in the game. Such as if you went to God War's dungeon and did those bosses and you died, your items would be dropped as well. It is located in the northern tundras in Great Kurend. You can get to there using the game's necklace and using the Wintertodt teleport, or you can use Fairy Ring CIS, but you have to pay Trosser in Kurend 80k before you can use that Fairy Ring. So the level requirements you need to do this minigame slash boss is 50 firemaking. No other stats are required, but if you have higher mining, fishing, farming, and herblore, you will get better loot from the crates that you get from the game. The items required for this are a hatchet, knife, and hammer. But if you have a Burma torch, then you don't have to use a tinderbox, as you can use that to light the brazier. But if you do not have a Burma torch, then you will require a tinderbox. You will also need food, and you will take out food depending on how long you plan to stay in the minigame. So I am 99 HP, and that does affect how hard you are hit. So if you have lower health, you can get hit less and technically last there longer. I have 99 HP. I take 20 monkfish, and that lasts me between 6 to 8 crates, depending on how AFK I am and how much damage I take. Another thing that you will require is warm or winter themed clothes. This will help against the damage received by the coldness of Wintertodt, and a minimum of 4 pieces is required for the best protection. Once you enter through the doors of Din, which is the doors that lead to the Wintertodt boss, you can grab all of the required items. If you do not have them, or if you are Iron Man, you can grab a bronze axe, a tinderbox, a knife, and a hammer. You can also grab a concoction from one of the crates inside as well, and I will explain what that is in a moment. So when you enter Wintertodt, you want to go to the northwestern corner because there are less people there, and there also is the little agility which you can do to pass your time whilst waiting for the next game. Upon entering Wintertodt, you will have a HUD on your top left corner, which you will see in the clips. And this has several icons. So if you see a unlit fire, this means that the brazier needs to be lit in that corner. If there is a lit fire, that is a brazier is lit. Crafting icon means that the brazier is broken and it needs to be repaired. And a red magic hat means that the pyromancer needs to be healed. To gain points, you must keep the burning brazier lit and keep feeding it logs or kindlings. You must chop the Burma roots to obtain Burma root, which you can use to add to the fire. My method is up until 250 points, I will fletch the logs into kindlings as they give 25 points each. And then I will use 10 of those kindlings to get 250 points. And from there on, I will just put in logs. This is the most efficient way to get that XP. But if you want better rewards, then you want to get more points. And to do this, you will just be fletching and making kindlings and adding those into the brazier. You may also decide to get the potion, which is the concoction that you grab from the crate, and you will have to add a herb to this. You can find the herb on either the eastern side or the western side, and once you add that, you'll get some herblore XP as well. Each concoction and one herb make 4 doses, so that means you can heal the pyromancer 4 times. Yeah, so that's it for the items that you use and everything. So it has 3 different types of damages in there that it attacks you with. So there's a passive damage that you'll be getting over time. I get hit 6 since I have 99 HP. The second type of damage is when you're standing next to the brazier, it can get hit by 3x3 tile snow attack, which is called a snowstorm, and that will break the brazier or shatter it, as if you. And when that happens, it does 12 damage to you. And the final attack that there is a 3x3 snow attack, which it will affect 9 tiles, and if you're standing under it, it will hit you for a total damage of 18, but it does depend on your HP level, so you may get hit less if you do not have 99 HP. Yeah, Wintertodt causes players to take damage periodically due to the seeping cold, and that's just a passive attack that it does. Fixing the brazier needs a hammer and gives you construction XP as well, dependent on your construction level. When the brazier shatters, and this is the moment where you want to repair it and then quickly light it again, each time you do this you get 25 points for each thing, so that's a little point boost for you as well. Wearing warm clothing drastically reduces the damage that you take from Wintertodt, about 10 to 15%, and lighting the brazier gives you 6 times your firemaking level XP. So if you have 10 firemaking, you'll get 60 XP, but you do need a minimum 50 firemaking to start, so you'll begin by getting 300 XP from lighting the brazier. I get about 250k to 260k XP an hour not fully paying attention. And to get the rewards from the minigame, you'll have to end the game with at least 500 points, and you get better rewards depending on the amount of points that you receive during the round. The reward consists of XP, and the XP is given by your firemaking level times 100, and you also get a supply crate. The supply crate gives a minimum of 2 loots on the drop table, and they are all supplies, and that's why it's called a supply crate. Every 500 points you receive, you get a extra guaranteed roll on the drop table. So if you get 500, you get 2, 1000, you get 4, and you receive 25 points for lighting the brazier, for repairing the brazier, or adding kindlings. You get 10 points for adding the Burma roots, and you get 30 points for healing the pyromancer. And the full pyromancer set gives you a total XP bonus of 2.5%. So in the long run, this does add up, because if you're getting, let's say, fucking 13 million XP for 99, you're going to save at least 250k, more than 250k XP, and that's basically an hour saved. To get the pet, it has a chance of 0.04%. The tome drop rate is 1 in 1000, and the drop rate for the dragon axe is 1 in 10,000. So if you do get a dragon axe, for main accounts it's pretty worthless, since it's about 30k. Yeah, so I've been showing the clips for the loot from 200 crates in the background, and I get about 12 crates an hour, and 200 crates according to that would be 16.5 hours. So this did take me 16.5 hours. I ended up getting 94 firemaking, almost 95. I'm about 200k XP away from it. I did get the pet, and I got 5 pieces of the pyromancer set as well. I got 1 Burma torch. I already have 2 torches in the bank. I got 2 gloves. I had 1 gloves in the bank, so now I have 3 of those. I did not have the boots, and I did not have the robe bottoms, so I have completed the pyromancer set as well, so that's good to know. So the collection log, I've gotten 9 out of 10 items. I did get 1 dragon axe, but that was before I started this loot video. It shows 3 because obviously I've done DKs before as well, and I've gotten maybe 2 from them. I've gotten more from them, but it doesn't show it because I got them before collection log was released. So yeah, we have 9 out of 10 items on the Wintertodt list, so that's good as well. I mean, I was hoping to get the tome because it is worth a mil, but we did not, since it is a drop rate of 1 out of 1,000. So I mean, I got really lucky with the pet, so I'm not complaining at all. Yeah, with the pet as well, I'm so glad you can change the color of it. You have to use 250 firelighters on it. I thought it was 1, and I don't know why I thought it was 1, so here I tried it and it says 250 firelighters. It was surprising to me. I did buy 250 blue firelighters for 100k, and I changed the phoenix to the color blue, and just look at that, it looks fucking amazing. It looks so sexy. Yep, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and